Wie gesagt, wenn der Ton irgendwas zu leise, zu laut sein sollte, einfach Bescheid geben. Aber ich habe die gleiche Einstellung wie gestern. Also ich denke mal, das müsste eigentlich gehen. So, einmal auf Spielen. Das Bild verspricht ja schon mal einiges. Episode 5 starten. Wer einmal lügt. Ja, wir haben ja schon einmal gesehen, ne? Wenn Big B wirklich dann auch wirklich zum Wolf wird. Ja. Ist schon ein Tier, ne?
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Das war jetzt asynchron. Ja, das haben wir gemacht.
Not if I can avoid it.
Das war aus der ersten Episode.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Ja, die war...
We're destroying the tree. No!
Boah, ich war gestern etwas müde.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Wenn ich das jetzt alles so sehe, das habe
Hey,
ich alles schon wieder
you're not
verdrängt.
really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Bloody Mary.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Ach ja.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Den haben wir ja getroffen. Und wir haben uns ja dafür entschieden... Genau. Wir haben uns ja dazu entschieden, zu reden. Was wohl eine seltene Entscheidung ist. Ja, dann gucken wir mal. Episode 5. Wer einmal lügt.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Versteck des krummen Mannes. Nacht.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin. Well,
Weißt du was? Ich nehme mal einen Drink.
Gramsci, take a seat at the very least.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
Naja, gut.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Das sind alles nicht unsere
Well,
Freunde.
Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Kann ich jetzt
I
nichts
thought
zu
not,
sagen.
but that's okay. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
Okay, aber wer war
An
es?
unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and
Krumme
your
Mann
job.
wird sich daran
I
erinnern.
hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Ich glaube, ich habe die alle nicht so gut
The man said
behandelt, ne?
he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too? Well, go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Georgie?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Das ging jetzt aber
Georgie.
schnell.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
Ich frage mich gerade, ob er einfach nur ein Opfer ist.
Not murder.
Just
das
go at
gebracht
him,
wird.
Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are
Oh
you
my
saying?
Gott.
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you? I told you.
Jetzt
I'm
mach ich
running
mal
out of
was.
patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
Ja,
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
ich mach das jetzt nicht unbedingt kompliziert. Ach, jetzt Jetzt kommt sie,
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ich find's übrigens... Autsch! Ey! Ja, die mögen uns alle nicht. Oh mein Gott. Ich finde es übrigens ziemlich super, dass sie bei Bloody Mary die Untertitel in Rot gemacht haben. Und das Spiel braucht wieder zum Laden, ne?
Over here!
Was wäre denn mit Georgie gewesen, wenn wir den mitgenommen hätten? Wäre der dann mal irgendwann auf unsere Seite gekommen? Hätte er gegen den Crooked Man ausgepackt?
We're pretty much done here.
Fuck! Fuck.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, komm, ey. Es ist nicht der Stream, es ist das Spiel, was stockt. Es stockt bei mir genauso.
Oh God. Oh.
This way.
Weg. Okay, was macht er jetzt? Geht er da rein? Er geht da rein, natürlich. Ui. Erste Kapitel schon wieder abgeschlossen, ne? Erste Kapitel von Episode 5 abgeschlossen. Ach, ist ja lustig. Jetzt wird mir das auch über Windows angezeigt. Tja, krass.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Sie hat ihm jetzt irgendwie geholfen zum Schluss. Genau. Ich weiß jetzt leider... Was soll der Balken in der Mitte? Was soll er mir anzeigen? Okay. Krass. Da sind sie. Hüpf. Da. Einfach, dass sie mir bald zeigt wahrscheinlich an, wann die mir entkommen, oder? Oh nein!
Hey, fuck! What was that?
Das war der große böse Kopf. Der Crooked Man ist weg. Komm.
Take him off!
I can't.
Verdammt!
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
not moving.
Keep going!
Hätte er jetzt nicht drüber springen können? Ich habe erwartet, dass ich hier nach oben drücken kann.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Spiel schockt schon wieder. Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Das liegt nicht am Stream. Georgies Auto. Okay, wir untersuchen es erstmal. Die Zeit können wir uns ja nehmen jetzt. Hier ist eine Menge Blut.
Holy shit.
Mhm. Ja, holy shit, ey, du hast ein Messer in den Bauch gerammt. Aber mehr sehen wir da auch nicht, ne? Erkennt er irgendwas? Nee, ne? Okay. Nach hinten können wir nicht gehen, oder? Ne, da kommen wir nicht rein. Hätte gedacht, wenn wir da irgendwie so einen Hinterausgang nehmen. Ja, dann mal rein da. Das wollen wir doch mal sehen. Jetzt dann bitte nicht zweite Kapitel. Kapitel 2, das gibt's doch gar nicht. Wie schnell sind denn die ersten 1, 2 Kapitel rum? Das war doch gestern auch schon so.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Don't worry.
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah!
Here. It's gonna be okay.
Fuck.
We have to do something. Georgie.
Shush, love. We'll be all right.
I can't believe the crooked man just gave you up like that.
Ja, das kommt mir auch so komisch vor.
A man's word isn't worth shit around here.
Deswegen höre ich mir das jetzt erstmal an.
Forget that and you're left picking your fucking guts up off the floor.
Well, you still have me. And I'm gonna get you out.
Jetzt gehen wir mal rein. Ich finde es halt komisch, dass er quasi so... Ich habe den Eindruck gehabt, Georgie wäre so ein Bauernopfer gewesen für ihn.
Hello, Bigby.
Deswegen glaube ich...
come to your senses. Crooked man's the one you want.
Ja, eben.
Of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
you
didn't
fucking...
mean...
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem. Well, fuck you. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Aber du hast es ja auch getan.
So easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Nicht alleine deine, aber wenn du jemanden umgebracht hast,
But what was I supposed to do?
dann gehörst du genauso verhaftet wie jemand, der dir die Anweisung gegeben hat.
At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons?
Hi Minty.
You're in on this?
Hallöchen.
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Einen schönen Abend wünsche ich dir. Ich hoffe, du hattest einen schönen Sonntag.
Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick.
Schön, dass du da
Discretion is our
bist.
guarantee. That's how it started anyway.
Ja, danke.
This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She
Okay,
doesn't
okay,
have
okay,
to
okay,
die.
okay.
Maybe the witches
Jetzt mal
can...
langsam,
Me
Freunde.
like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Just Jesus. Oh mein Gott.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Lass mich raten, und der stirbt jetzt auch. Oh Gott. Oh, Minty, warst du krank?
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
Das ist natürlich scheiße. Oh, was heißt Entschuldigung?
Get up.
Oh,
Don't
Gottes
think
Willen.
so, Bigby.
Oh. Wenn du Probleme mit deiner Gesundheit hast.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when
Dann
you
gibt's auch
find him.
nichts zu entschuldigen. Alles gut.
Really fuck him up for me, alright?
Aber ja, ist schon
For
ein
both
bisschen
of
her,
us.
ne?
You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good.
Schon.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
Okay.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
Ich möchte ihn eigentlich nur von seinem Leiden erlösen, um ehrlich zu sein. Damit es schneller geht. Fuck. Alter, was geht denn da ab? Minty nochmal. Sorry, ich wollte da jetzt nicht immer so die Story unterbrechen. Wie gesagt, wenn du Probleme hast mit deiner Gesundheit oder hattest, dann gibt es da überhaupt nichts zu entschuldigen. Alles gut. Aber ja, das war, ne, bei The Last of Us, ne? Warst du, glaube ich, zuletzt da, ne? Das ist wirklich in der Tat schon eine ganze Zeit lang her. Ja. Ja. Das war Weihnachten. Weihnachten oder Silvester, ich weiß nicht mehr. So um die Zeit auf jeden Fall. Hast auf jeden Fall richtig Schwung in die Hütte gebracht hier. Aber schön, ich hoffe, es geht dir besser. Ich hoffe, es geht dir besser. Ich hoffe, es geht dir gut jetzt. Oh, Limousine, die kann ich erstmal untersuchen. Ich glaube Silvester. Ja. Ja, Silvester, der ominöse
Still warm.
Silvester-Stream.
Right.
Da war richtig was los. Gibt es hier irgendwas noch? Nee, ne? Ich gehe mal kurz hier rüber. Kann ich da noch irgendwas sehen? Nee, hier gibt es nichts zu sehen. Dann gehen wir mal hier hin. Dann mal rein da in die Bude. Ja. Ja, aber wie gesagt, ich hoffe, es geht dir besser. Warst du im Krankenhaus dann, oder?
Of course.
Große, schwere Tür. Nee. Dann hast du auch einige schöne Spiele verpasst. Detroit Become Human zum Beispiel haben wir gespielt in der Zeit. Oh, ich kann hier Päckchen untersuchen. Ah, diese Pakete. Pakete mit seinem Zeichen drauf vom Crooked Man.
So this is where they've been sending these.
The best safety device is a careful worker. Okay. Beyond Two Souls haben wir übrigens auch gespielt.
Big Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Zu sehen ist sie nicht, ne? Die Bloody Mary. Hier die Leiter. Nein. So funktioniert das Spiel nicht, glaube ich. Dass man da einfach eine Leiter aufnehmen kann. Oh, warte mal.
They used to fear you.
Ach, guck mal. Die haben Fotos gemacht von uns. Das hier war mit Faith.
They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Was ist das? Was wird das? Eigenwillig wieder hier die Kamera da. Ich möchte gerne immer noch woanders hingucken als da, wo die Kamera ihn zeigt. Oh, Silberpatronen.
Silver.
Ja.
Big bad wolf.
Hallo.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Ups.
Does
Da war ich zu
that usually
langsam.
work for you? You planning to kill me with your eyeballs? I assume your mother taught you how to fight proper? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? This is just sad.
Fuck, Alter, bin ich schlecht. Zweimal jetzt verpasst hier. Ach, die kann sich wieder überall verstecken, ne? In allem, was irgendwie glänzt, oder... Schnell ist sie. Also in die Richtung ist sie gelaufen. Da gehe ich jetzt mal hin. Ich nehme mal an, dass... Ich nehme mal an, das ist richtig. Mal gucken. Oder auch nicht. Irgendwo ist die. Ach so, jetzt muss ich selber steuern. Alles klar. Boah, wie schnell muss ich denn da sein? Ich drück jedes Mal richtig. Was ist denn los?
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Nice. Oh nein. Warum bin ich gegen sie so schlecht? Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Ups. Jetzt sind sie beide runtergefallen? Hallo? Was? Kann das sein, dass nur eine die wahre ist? Oder kann die sich wirklich so oft... Oh mein Gott. Nein, 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 nein. Ich hab Y gedrückt. Was wird das? Das ist seine endgültige Gestalt. Ich bin hier gerade voll im Stress. Komm, 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 komm. So wie er das Haus von den 3 kleinen Schweinchen umgepustet hat. Schön. Jetzt einmal... Ja. Neuer Eintrag im Märchenbuch freigeschaltet. Ja, lecco mio. Alter. Das war seine endgültige Erscheinung. Das heißt, er hat mehrere Phasen auch. Spiel stockt schon wieder. Eine Silberkugel. Du hast Kapitel 3 von Episode 5 abgeschlossen. Ich gehe einmal ganz kurz bitte in das Märchenbuch. Ich möchte oder würde jetzt gerne schon mal ein bisschen was vorlesen. Mal gucken, wie viele das schon wieder sind. Blaubarts Geld. Damit wir da auch mal wieder nicht hinterher alles noch lesen müssen. Man könnte glauben, dass Blaubart der Fabletown-Verwaltung nur für seine eigenen üblen Zwecke finanzielle Mittel zur Verfügung stellt, um besondere Gefallen einzufordern oder um mehr Einfluss auf die Verwaltung auszuüben. Aber was er wirklich will, ist Stabilität und Stärke. Denn soweit es Blaubart betrifft, existiert Fabletown nur deshalb, um ihn von der Welt der Menschen zu isolieren. So sehr sein Geld auch als Schwert dienen mag, so sehr ist es auch ein Schild. Das krumme Hauptquartier. Diese leerstehende Kirche ist nur eine von vielen Orten, die der krumme Mann nutzt, um seine Geschäfte in Fabletowns Unterwelt auszuführen. Ihr familiäres Ambiente macht sie zu einem bequemen Treffpunkt, es sei denn, man ist ein ungebetener Gast. Der Außenwelt ist sie völlig unzugänglich und der einzige Weg hinein ist durch eines von vielen Portalen, das durch eine Tür mit dem Folterrad-Symbol des krummen Mannes gekennzeichnet ist. Diese Türen gibt es in der ganzen Stadt und auch an anderen Orten. Der krumme Mann, Verbrecherboss. Der krumme Mann hat sich nach und nach zu einer der mächtigsten Personen in Fabletown hochgearbeitet. Alles begann mit einem krummen Groschen und einem krummen Haus. Zwei Dinge, die ihm wichtiger waren als seine Frau und Kinder und damit diese ihm nicht im Weg standen, hat er sie ermordet. Im Zuge seines Aufstiegs hat der krumme Mann viele Fabelwesen in sein verbrecherisches Netz gelockt und gab ihnen, was sie brauchten, aber stets zu einem hohen Preis. Er ist verschlagen, überzeugend und skrupellos. Okay. Also er hat sogar seine eigene Frau und seine Kinder ermordet. Okay. Das wussten wir ja bis jetzt eigentlich gar nicht. Tiny Tim, Wächter. Während die meisten Fabelwesen vermuten, dass das Wissen der Menschen über ihre Existenz, ihre Langlebigkeit und ihren allgemeinen Zustand verbessern, scheint das auf einige wenige nicht zuzutreffen. Wenn ein Leiden oder eine Verletzung einen wesentlichen Bestandteil der Geschichte eines Fabelwesens darstellt, dann kann dieses bekannte Merkmal eine Heilung beinahe unmöglich machen. Das glaubt zumindest Tiny Tim. Und keine medizinische oder magische Methode, zumindest keine, die er sich leisten könnte, vermag es, sein Bein zu heilen. Vivians Geschichte, das Mädchen mit dem Halsband. Vivian war als erste dem Fluch des lila Bandes ausgesetzt. Das Entfernen des Bandes hätte ihren Tod bedeutet und jeder Versuch, darüber zu reden, wurde von dem darauf liegenden Zauber verhindert. Mit der Zeit versuchte sie ein normales Leben zu führen. Irgendwann heiratete sie einen netten Mann, aber er wunderte sich ständig über das Band um ihren Hals. Trotz ihres Flehens, die Sache ruhen zu lassen, wollte er es eines Nachts entfernen. Als er daran zog, wachte Vivian auf und sah, was ihr Mann tat. In Panik duckte sie sich weg und verhinderte, dass der Knoten des Bandes gelöst wurde. Wütend versuchte sie ihm die Ernsthaftigkeit seines Handelns zu erklären, aber ihr Ehemann konnte es nicht verstehen. Sie merkte, dass sie ihm nicht trauen konnte und verließ ihn daraufhin. Für den Rest ihrer Tage lebte sie allein in den Heimatlanden und zog die Sicherheit des Alleinseins dem Risiko eines weiteren Verrats vor. Das Pudding and Pie, Laden von Vivian und Georgie. Vivian und Georgie trafen sich während des Exodus aus den Heimatlanden. Sie halfen einander, die lange Reise in die Welt der Menschen zu überleben. Aber nach ihrer Ankunft fiel es ihnen schwer, ein angemessenes Auskommen zu finden. Mit ihrem wenigen Geld eröffneten sie das Pudding and Pie. Die Leitung ihres Stripclubs war sicherlich nicht ihr Traum, aber immerhin war es besser, so einen Laden zu führen, als in ihm zu arbeiten. Winterwolf, Bigbys Mutter. Bigbys Mutter, Winter, verliebte sich in den Nordwind und gebar ihm 7 Wolfswelpen. Schnell hatte er genug von ihr und verließ Winter. Todunglücklich und allein versuchte sie ihre Welpen trotz ihrer Trauer zu versorgen. Bigby mochte sie besonders, aber als Kleinster des Wurfs wurde er oft von seinen älteren Brüdern geärgert. Nach Winters Tod machten sich Bigbys Geschwister auf die Suche nach ihrem Vater. Bigby blieb zurück, um den Leichnam seiner Mutter vor Aasfressern zu schützen. Leider war er zu klein, um sie zu verteidigen. Von da an schwor er sich jeden Tag etwas Größeres zu fressen, bis er groß genug war, seinem Vater entgegenzutreten und ihn für den Schmerz seiner Familie büßen zu lassen. Der große böse Wolf, Bigbys wahre Form. Bigbys wahre Form ist die eines riesigen 2,5 Meter großen Wolfs. Zusätzlich zu seiner legendären Pustekraft erbte er noch andere Fähigkeiten von seinem Vater, dem Nordwind. Bigby kann zum Beispiel auch die Luft für unnatürlich lange Zeit anhalten, wodurch er nicht ertrinken kann. Ah, das ist gut. Vielleicht wird das nochmal wichtig. Marys Treue, Teil des Jobs. Vor vielen Jahrhunderten begann Bloody Mary für den krummen Mann zu arbeiten. Er versprach ihr Handlungsfreiheit, solange sie als sein persönlicher Bodyguard und Killer arbeiten würde. Dank der Macht und des Einflusses des krummen Mannes musste sich Mary nie Sorgen machen, dass die Behörden sie erwischen würden. Sie genießt ihren Job außerordentlich und würde dem krummen Mann bis auf den Tod verteidigen. Hauptsächlich, weil es ihr Spaß macht. So, das hätten wir. Da kommen noch 3 Einträge. Aber das hätten wir schon mal weg. Gut, sind wir auch da, ne, wie immer auf dem neuesten Stand. Und dann geht's jetzt weiter.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of special... I won't miss next time.
Okay.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things.
Bleiben noch
Snow
5.
White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
Gute Frage. Was bist du dann?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Ja, aber...
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think? You show up with nothing but a corpse. No answers, no proof.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Ich traue dem nicht. Der hat doch irgendwas vor. Der will doch wieder... Irgendwas will er in der Stadt machen. Keine Ahnung. Der will doch selber wahrscheinlich die Stadt regieren, oder? Auch ganz offiziell. Ich weiß nicht. Ich traue dem Burschen nicht.
I know.
Kammer des verwunschenen Brunnens.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Im Woodland-Gebäude.
Are you sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Meine letzte Zigarette.
He's
Du hast
back.
Kapitel 4 von Episode 5 abgeschlossen.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still
Was
have
hat
a
der
lot
Typ
to
vor?
answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Snow weiß das zu schätzen.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and
Yeah.
providing monetary support for the
wegen?
forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
But
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Aber die Handschellen hätte ich ihm jetzt trotzdem nicht unbedingt gelöst.
You have the
Ehrlich zu
floor.
sein?
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I'll never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Ich wurde
Yeah, and your
angegriffen.
goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Oh.
What's he talking about?
Is this going somewhere?
Straight to the point, I see. You'll make a fine deputy mayor. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
Gute
I'm sorry,
Frage.
Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Der überzeugt die
Yes,
jetzt alle, wa?
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree?
Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
Don't blame Snow. She had her reasons.
Oh,
Greenleaf
oh,
was
oh.
using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree bird.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Genau das tut er.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Puh. Ich bin gerade sehr froh, dass die jetzt alle auf unserer Seite sind.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right. Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ich sag mal nix.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, Which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the—
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course.
Nur zu.
Go right ahead.
Hau mal
You
rein.
probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order
This is
here.
highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching
Ja, dann
well.
ab in den
No,
Brunnen mit ihm,
that's too
ja.
fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a
bloodshed?
shit.
So we get rid of
Too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do
Ich
you
komm nicht
really
mehr
think
zu Wort.
that's going to work?
He's right.
Aber okay.
Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh, fuck!
There you are. hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you
Sorry,
live.
ich hatte Bock drauf.
Now,
you're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Sheriff! Oh my god!
Oh.
Ich finde das völlig übertrieben, aber hätte ich jetzt die Wahl gehabt zwischen... nee, boah.
For Lily and Faith.
Oh, scheiße.
Yes. Another
Fabletown
one of us
fürchtet
to
sich jetzt vor
erase
mir.
from the books.
Oh mein Gott. Das war heftig. Ja, und sonst so? Scheiße. Kapitel 5 von 5 abgeschlossen. Die Woodland Luxus Apartments, einen Tag später. Ich hätte ihn einfach runterwerfen können.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Was so ein richtiger Wolf ist, ja. Die...
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Neuer Eintrag im Märchenbuch. Ich glaube, es wird sehr einsam um ihn.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Ach, Colin. Colin mag ich auch. Ich habe den kleinen Froschjungen haben wir nicht mehr gesehen. Das finde ich sehr schade. Aber der hatte eh schon Angst vor uns. Junge, 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 Junge. Ich weiß nicht, ob das so eine gute Entscheidung war, ihm den Kopf abzureißen, aber er war ein Arsch. Ach, guck mal, da ist er.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Ach man, hätten wir die nicht irgendwie noch da lassen können?
I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Ich finde den so
It's a
niedlich,
willow
den
beetle.
kleinen
That's a big
TJ.
one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about
TJ
ready
wird
to
sich
head
daran
out.
erinnern.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? I don't know. He must have run off. Bullshit!
Boah, irgendwie kann ich Todd auch verstehen. Oh Mann, die beiden hätte ich gerne da gelassen. Irgendwas hätte ich gerne irgendwie... Weiß ich nicht. Irgendwie hätte ich gerne für die beiden Happy End gehabt.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
Du warst das echt.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction.
People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Sag ja auch nichts so.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town, finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Also der Crooked Man war jetzt sicherlich kein guter Typ, aber verantwortlich.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Das hatten wir schon mal.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Jetzt gehen wir ihr nach.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Das war's, oder? Also der Crooked Man war jetzt mit Sicherheit nicht der... Das war jetzt bestimmt kein guter Typ, aber dann war es doch Georgie alleine, der die beiden umgebracht hat. 54,3% der Spieler haben Georgie getötet. Da sind wir wieder so bei den 50-50-Entscheidungen, ne? So ungefähr. Hast du dem krummen Mann einen Prozess gewährt? Du und 67,7% der Spieler haben den krummen Mann lebend zurückgebracht. Okay. Das ist schon mal eine anständige Mehrheit. Ja, schon mal 2/3. 1/3 haben dem krummen Mann den Kopf abgerissen. Oh, das ist mal überwältigend. 98% fast der Spieler haben sich entschieden, TJs Geschenk für Snow anzunehmen. Wie lauteten deine letzten Worte an Nerissa? Du und 29% der Spieler sagten, ich hoffe, ich habe hier etwas Gutes getan. Ja. Ich könnte mir vorstellen, das Spiel nochmal zu spielen. Vielleicht auch nicht im Stream. Vielleicht nicht unbedingt. Aber so das ein oder andere vielleicht doch anders machen, wäre mal interessant. Also sie hat das alles eingefädelt. Sie hatte das alles eingefädelt. Sie hat dafür gesorgt, dass der Kopf auf der Schwelle war und hat damit unsere Aufmerksamkeit erregt. Sonderstatistik, Beast. Du hast ihm nicht gesagt, dass du Belle vor der Wohnung gesehen hast. Belle, du hast dir versprochen, Beast nicht zu sagen, dass du sie vor der Wohnung gesehen hast. Okay, Blaubart. Du hast nach der Befragung mit ihm gekämpft. Colin, du hast ihm einen Drink gegeben, als er in deiner Wohnung danach gefragt hast. Und du hast ihm geholfen, der Farm zu entgehen. Boah, ich bin sehr zwiegespalten, muss ich ehrlich sagen, was so die Entscheidungen und so weiter anbetrifft. Ich bin sehr zwiegespalten. Krummer Mann, du hast ihn zum verwunschenen Brunnen gebracht. Du hast ihm den Kopf abgerissen. Damm, du hast ihn getötet. Ups, da war ein bisschen flott. Georgie, du hast seinen Laden zusammengeschlagen. Auch der ist verstorben. Die haben da jeweils den Verstorben-Stempel drauf. Der krumme Mann, Damm und Georgie. Gren, du hast mit Gren nach Lillys Beerdigung getrunken. Ja, Snow, du hast sie mit ins Strip-Trap genommen. Du hast ihr Cranes Foto von ihr gezeigt. Du hast versprochen, den krummen Mann lebend zurückzubringen. Jo, das habe ich ihr dann aber habe ich ihr das in der 4. Episode versprochen, ne? Mann, oh Mann. Tiny Tim, du hast auf ihn gewartet. Ja, war auch Ende der 4. TJ, du hast seinen Käfer angenommen und versprochen, ihn Snow zu geben. Toad, du hast ihn während der Befragung in seiner Wohnung geschlagen. Das sehe ich immer noch anders. Ich habe ihn zwar gepackt und geschüttelt, aber ich habe ihn ja nicht geschlagen. Du bist für ihn eingetreten, als Snow ihn auf die Farm schicken wollte. Ja, und schlussendlich musste aber trotzdem gehen. Uiuiuiui. Das war laut. Vielleicht wäre das Ende etwas anders, wenn der Krumme noch leben würde. Ja, das kann sein. Wenn wir ihn weggesperrt hätten, ne? Das wäre was gewesen, ja. Also alles in allem, mir hat das Spiel echt super gefallen. Ich bin nur ganz ehrlich gesagt, nicht so 100% glücklich mit meinen Entscheidungen. Aber da ich manchmal so ein bisschen diese echt krassen Entscheidungen in solchen Spielen gerne auch mal nicht wähle, habe ich jetzt echt gewählt, ihm einfach mal den Kopf abzureißen. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das hätte machen sollen. Aber egal. Es ist ein Ende. Es ist halt jetzt ein Ende. Puh. Nichtsdestotrotz finde ich es gut. Also mir hat das Spiel gefallen. Ich fand's gut. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr in Zukunft mehr von solchen TellTale Games sehen wollt. Das Ende war auch ein bisschen abrupt. Ja, ne? Irgendwie auch. Fand ich auch. Das war auch so ein bisschen jetzt... Ich fand auch die Episoden jetzt relativ kurz, ne? Also wir sind jetzt... Der Stream läuft jetzt 1,75 Stunden. 1,75 Stunde. Viertelstunde kannst du abrechnen. Für Vorspann, Laberei sind auch wieder nur in Anführungsstrichen 1,5 Stunden. Die erste Folge, da haben wir, glaube ich, 2,5 für gebraucht, ne? Ungefähr. Das war schon ein gutes Spiel. Ja. Nee, finde ich auch, auf jeden Fall, ne? Also ich finde diese TellTale Games schon gut. Wie gesagt, ich habe noch ein Batman-Spiel. Auch ein TellTale. Hol dir noch heute eins der Comicbücher. Ach, guck mal, jetzt machen sie... Okay, so sehen die also aus, die Cover.